This week we're going to talk about what makes a character compelling. Let's get started. Okay, what makes a character compelling? Well, if we think about the word compelling first, not dive straight into the character, what makes somebody compelled to keep watching? Because we're talking about the audience here, we're not really talking about the character. What can we do to compel the audience to like this character, to keep watching this character, to invest in this character? Now, that's the important thing we've got to do, because as writers, we manipulate how people think, feel, trust, how they engage, and we must compel them to do things. So what makes a character compelling? Well, firstly, the person has to relate. It has to be a real person. It can't be some mythical... Superman's very hard to be compelling because he has no flaws. He can't be injured. He can't be hurt. You can go away, make a cup of tea, come back and still just see Superman beating people up. It's not very compelling. So we have to be able to relate to the person. Not many people can relate to Superman, this unbeatable character. As a small kid, you might think you're Superman. You want to, put a towel around your neck and jump off your parents' garage and break your leg or whatever you want to do. But it's not compelling because there's no stakes, there's no threats, there's no flaws, there's nothing that the person has to struggle against. That's the other thing. The character has to have a struggle. And the struggle is very important because the character, or the individual, the people we're trying to compel, have to relate to that struggle. They have to and that's why people are saying diversity is really good, because audiences want to see themselves on screen. They just don't want to see the 50-something white guy's opinion on the world. They want to see various outlooks on life. They want to see different things because they can connect to those different things. Not everybody has my opinion. Not everyone has my life experience. So
am I making any sense at all?
You've got to make your character have an obstacle that they can relate to. Now, a flaw, when they have a flaw, it should be a flaw that is relatable to a person. It should be, I've done that myself. I know what you mean. And in that obstacle, I would definitely, in that situation, I would probably react that way too, because I have a similar flaw to this guy over here. I'm a bit proud at times. I can't take no for an answer, whatever it happens to be, or I know someone like that. So it's getting someone to relate to your character, a relatable flaw, a relatable struggle. And okay, not everyone's on a spaceship trying to defeat aliens from coming to destroy the world, but we all know what it's like to have to do something to defend our family, or maybe even if it's something as little as lending them money so they can overcome something, or waiting in a waiting room after they've had surgery because you're very worried. We all know there's a struggle to save a family or save someone. And even if we don't really relate to that, we can understand how somebody would want to do that if we haven't done it ourselves, how somebody may want to save humanity. But it's not because I'm a big superhero, I can beat this. I'm probably going to be Randy Quaid flying into the belly of the spacecraft. I'm going to kill myself to save everybody. And you can say, yeah, if it came down to life or death, I like to think I'd be the sort of person that could sacrifice myself for more humanity, for a better life for everybody else. So to make a character compelling, you're basically going to make a character that the person can put on. Your audience can sit there, wrap themselves in the character and watch what's happening and feel that it's happening to them. It's not an easy thing to do. You can't write unrealistic characters. You can't write ridiculous flaws. If someone's got a flaw, you've got to relate it to some sort of maybe life trauma or something that's believable. That's why maybe sometimes it's good to describe a race or a gender or a sexuality, because they come with some built-in understandings. People go, I've heard that it's really hard for young women to break into corporate America because they're pretty and looked down upon because they can't be taken seriously, or it's very hard for whatever it happens to be, that sort of person to do this. It's very hard for a person of an ethnic background that has a very strong accent to be taken seriously in the academic community, whatever it happens to be. Find a flaw, make it relatable, make it real, and so then people can sort of attach to it. That's it for this week, guys. How to make compelling characters. Thank you for everyone who's been doing this. That's a really, really big help. It lets YouTube know that you like what we're doing. If you hit the like button, it's good for you because it tells YouTube you like this, which is creative stuff, screenwriting, and they'll show you more of that. If you subscribe, fantastic. There's the book available. There's all things. There'll be links below. And until next time, guys, keep writing. Bye.